There was a time when I loved to share my stories with others. When I earned money, I wanted to share the joy of my success. When I was heartbroken, I sought someone who could understand my pain. When I had plans, I was eager to tell everyone about them. I thought that the more people knew, the more motivation I would have. But as I lived longer, I realized something important about life. Some things are better left unsaid, as life takes a different turn. I remember meeting a man who was once very successful in business. He used to have many friends and wide connections everywhere. But when I met him again, he sat alone in an old cafe. He was smoking continuously, lost in his own deep thoughts. He told me that people do not hate you when you are poor. They start to change when they see what you have achieved. At that moment, I finally understood the true nature of life. The path is clear, Master. I am ready. Not everything that is true should be spoken out loud. Some secrets are kept, not because we are fake, but for peace. Understanding each other requires empathy and patience. Humans are often only capable of understanding a part of each other. The ancients said that words are the gate to both harmony and misfortune. In my youth, I found these words to be quite ordinary. But later, after experiencing betrayal, I realized their deep meaning. The loss and the collision of hearts made me understand everything. Some disasters in life actually begin with a few words. We think they are harmless, but they can cause great harm. Some people lose friends because they talk too much. Some ruin their marriages by sharing private family matters. Others are envied by their old friends just for doing well. As I grow older, I realize that true wisdom is silence. People who have truly lived rarely talk much about themselves. It is not that they have nothing to say, but they understand. Keeping things in your heart will make life much more peaceful. If you have been hurt by being too honest, stay until the end. I spent half my life before I could see this clearly. First, some family matters brought out only bring more trouble. I once was foolish and shared everything with others. Whenever there was trouble at home, I would seek comfort. Sometimes I went to a cafe. Other times I messaged friends. I thought talking would make me feel better, but I was wrong. I thought someone listening truly cared about my well-being, But years later, I realized most people just like gossip. They prefer broken stories over seeing you at peace. I once knew a man who was a good car mechanic. He worked hard to provide for his wife and children. But because of a few arguments, he shared his home life. Some people mocked his wife. Others pitied him. Everyone had something to say, and it ruined his peace. Many marriages don't end because of poverty or lack of love. They end because too many people interfere with their lives. The more people who know your story, the harder it is. They end because too many people interfere with their lives. If you are also struggling, listen carefully to these lessons. It took me half a lifetime to truly understand these truths. First, don't share family secrets with the outside world. It only gives others more to talk about behind your back. I once was foolish and told everyone about my plans. I thought they would support me, but they just waited. They waited for me to fail so they could feel better. It was a painful lesson, but it taught me to be quiet. Second, never brag about your wealth to those around you. It only breeds jealousy and makes people distance themselves. I have seen many lose their friends just by showing off. True success doesn't need to be announced to the world. Third, learn to keep your future plans to yourself. When you talk too much, you lose the energy to do it. I once had a great business idea and told everyone. But the excitement of telling them was enough to stop me, Tai. I never actually started, and the idea faded away. Fourth, avoid complaining about your life to everyone. The path to enlightenment is not about seeking constant validation. I understand, Master. They have their own burdens, and yours will just add to it. Fifth, stop seeking validation from those who don't care. It is a trap that keeps you from finding inner peace. I spent years trying to please people who didn't value me. It was only when I stopped that I found my true self. Sixth, do not trust everyone who smiles at you. Some smiles hide intentions that you cannot see yet. Be cautious and observe their actions over a long time. 7th, don't let others define your worth to you. You are the only one who knows your true value. 8th, learn to let go of what you cannot change. Holding on to the past only prevents you from moving forward. 9th, be kind to yourself when you make mistakes. We all stumble, but it is how we rise that matters. 10th, live in the present moment as much as possible. The past is gone, and the future is not here yet. 11th, find joy in the simple things around you. A cup of tea, a quiet walk, or a gentle breeze. 12th, surround yourself with people who inspire you. The company you keep defines the person you become. 13th, always be grateful for what you have now. Gratitude opens the heart to more abundance in life. 14th, never stop learning and growing every day. The world is a vast classroom waiting for you. 15th, practice patience in all your endeavors. Things take time to bloom, just like these flowers. 16th, be honest with yourself above all else. Self-deception is the hardest wall to break down. 17th, cherish the time you have with loved ones. Time is the only resource you cannot earn back. 18th, find balance between work and rest. True strength lies in patience and resilience, not endless exertion. Find your balance.
Thank you, Master.
19th, be humble, even when you are at the top. True greatness is recognized by others, not yourself. 20th, always keep a hopeful heart for the future. Hope is the light that guides you through dark times. 21st, forgive those who have wronged you. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. 22nd, stay true to your own values. They are your anchor in a changing world. 23rd, listen more than you speak today. You learn more from silence than from noise. 24th, find your purpose in service to others. Real fulfillment comes from helping those in need. 25th, Keep your promises to yourself. Self-respect is the foundation of all success. 26th, embrace change as a part of life.
It is the only way to grow and evolve.
27th, always maintain your integrity. It is your most precious possession. Remember these lessons well, for they are the path.